Warning to you folks. This episode I be doing be posted less than 24 hours after the new episode be coming out. So be wary of spoilers ahead. Thank you for watching. Ahoy Ye Swabs! Captain Jeff here, at your service. And welcome back to Captain Jeff Reviews and Questions Adventure Time. Today's episode is Breezy. Now, normally I take a few days after the episode to make all this, but due to lack of updates on my part, sorry, and from Cartoon Network now changing the way they air their new episodes to the new Thursday, I had to get a little creative with the video upload schedule. Also on me channel, Test Subject 1337, he be having a special post for a PS3 game, and Pixelated Pete, he be offering his 2 bits for something later on, so yeah, be on the lookout for that. But for now, we will be reviewing Breezy. Alright, so the episode opens with Finn, he be speaking with Dr. Princess. Now, Finn, his health be overall good, but for some reason, the flower for his arm, it be wilting and drooping a wee bit. So Finn says he's been drinking electrolytes from pickle juice, but the princess recommends water. Also, she knows how plants feed off good vibrations, so she orders Finn to go out and have some fun. He asks her if she wants to go to Crab Princess's beach party tonight. She says she don't date patience. So Finn, he be walking along very depressed, singing a very depressed song about how he feels nothing. He don't feel happiness, he don't feel sad, he just feeling empty inside. Of course, it's being from losing his arm and being dumped by 2 princesses. Anyway, so we see a giant bee in this forest. It be looking at him, and it has a huge interest in his flower. So then we cut to the beach party. Finn wanted to be making out with a crab princess, but now he's not too sure about that. He's just be sitting on a bench with a ragdoll princess. Anyway, Breezy then shows up and introduces herself. Breezy meets Finn, Finn meets Breezy. Breezy, she has, as a bee, she having a huge interest in the flower on Finn's arm. So anyway, she tries to figure out how to help Finn and get closer to the flower. She figures out what Crab Princess likes and instructs Finn to start dancing in a specific way. So he does. The party concludes, and he actually gets a kiss from Crab Princess. So that be working out. As the episode progresses, Finn just be following the doctor's orders. He be trying to have good vibrations and be happy and try to get his flower back to normal. Because if he don't, he just wants to let it wilt and die. But Breezy be talking him out of it. Of course, that be for her own purposes. As the episode progresses, Breezy keeps trying to get near the flower and keeps acting as Finn's wingman, even though Breezy is in fact a wing woman. She'd be a female bee. So Finn be hanging out with these various princesses and somehow they'll be getting a kiss. So then, at the halfway point, Jake be coming in from wherever he was, and we see outside of Finn and Jake's house all these princesses and women. Apparently, overnight, somehow, Finn has now become a lady magnet, thanks to the help of Breezy. He is now up to his armpits in women. He be the polar opposite of the Ice King at this point. The current woman he be hanging out with is a frozen yogurt princess, who seems to be has the look of Flame Princess and the sweet food stuffs of Princess Bubblegum, so it's a combination of the two he has the most hang-ups on. This is pointed out by Jake, and it don't go over too well with Finn, so he storms off in a huff. Breezy, meanwhile, is still hanging out with him, trying to convince him that he needs to keep the flower alive, because that's all she really, really wants. Anyway, so they be walking along, and they fall into the river and be floating downstream. Oh wait, before the river part, Breezy admits that Finn is a free spirit, but he needs to find something else, because she is a free spirit. But she is destined to be a queen bee, because once she drinks the royal jelly, she has to take up responsibility for her people. So as they're floating down the river, they pass this giant beehive, and there's this weird bee out front on this weird barge set up. He is angry at the fact that Finn is hanging out with a bee, so he calls in reinforcements, and they begin to fight. Breezy sees that Finn be losing the fight, so she flies into the hive and emerges with a bottle of royal jelly, and so she drinks it. And she transforms from like a bee the size of a egg, or a softball in this show, and becomes like some kind of bee robot hybrid creature, and it's like 3 or 4 feet taller than Finn himself. She uses her bee queen powers to thwart the bees that are beating up Finn. Upon which she confesses that she says, "Finn, I became a queen for you, so now take me royal pollen and become one of me drones." And Finn, he can't. He just feels nothing inside. He doesn't feel happiness. He doesn't feel sorrow. He just feels empty. So he has no feelings for Breezy. But she's like, "But I became a queen for you and to save the flower." And she leaves all depressed. Later, we see Finn is now using his new wingman gained abilities. He's actually hanging out with Lumpy Space Princess. And he actually gives her a little quick kiss. And Lumpy Space Princess be like, "Oh no, I did not just wait all eternity to take a dip in the kiddie pool. I want to go into the deep end of the pool." Sorry, that's being a really, really bad impersonation of LSP. So after kisses Finn and who knows what else, thankfully we don't see anything, Finn just be lying there. He asks how the flower is doing, and one of the petals falls off. So he ignores that, puts it in the vault, and then goes to sleep. Suddenly, a chateau appears. It be Queen Breezy. She starts singing a song, to which Finn and Jake both Finn and her start to sing in harmony. Then all of a sudden, while Finn is looking at her, she is replaced by a vision of Princess Bubblegum, with Finn still having feelings for her, apparently. All of a sudden, the flower starts to bloom, and it starts to look like a tree. It starts to spread out of his arm. It's just amazing. And then, bam, it explodes. And all that's left on Finn's arm is a giant hollowed-out trunk, to which he breaks off the pieces to reveal honey. And, after wiping off the honey, his arm has returned. It has grown back. Though it is unknown if he will have the Blade of Grass ability again or not. But now he has his arm back. He is happy and overjoyed. And as for Breezy, she, from the sky, falls down the one flower that she wanted and lands on her, and she is happy. So, in a way, I guess everyone got happy and got what they wanted. So it worked out for everyone. And that'd be the episode. So, I didn't really have too many questions about the episode. The only one being now will Finn have the Blade of Grass ability again? And I guess the other question is he now back in the dating pool, or what's going on there? Like, are he and Breezy gonna be a couple now? Is he? Yeah. So I got a few questions, but they're not so earth-shakingly important that takes up that section of the video. But I thought this was a good episode. I was worried when I heard it was going to be another one of Finn and his whole relationship issues. I was like, cripes, not this again. But it worked out pretty good. So I'd be giving Breezy a 1.5 thumbs up. Yeah, it'd be a good episode, so check it out. So thank you for watching, and until next time, this be Captain Jeff for Captain Jeff Reviews and Questions Adventure Time, saying, Arr. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day.